Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay. There's that. There's that. All right. Storm, how's it going? Storm, how's it going? All right. Testing the volume. Sorry, I'm trying to see if this is the right volume. Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm checking to see how all this is going. I'm still getting some fairly choppy frame rate, sadly, but hopefully not as bad as last night. We'll see how this continues to go. But oh, and now there's some buffering. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Okay, so that leads to like a little bit more of a delay. Alright. Alright. So, going into the game then. This is another episode of X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse. And once again, using the Marvel Heroes mod from marvelmods.com to, get some Marvel superheroes up in here. And, well, currently I'm going with the Fantastic Four. And where we last left our heroes, we were in the barren cliffs of Genosha. Apocalypse had basically taken over everything and had basically ousted Magneto from power, and now Magneto and the Brotherhood are trying to work to take that back. And now, let's see, they went to go rescue Sabretooth's friend Blink, and ended up encountering a whole bunch of giant ants, some soldiers, an annoying targeting beam from an orbital strike apparently, and also some whole bunch of bugs in an underground cliff, and that's, and also this kind of blowhard of a braggart named Grizzly. So, with all that in mind, let us continue. Oh, there's Ghost Rider. There's and here's the Fantastic Four. Let's see. I think I checked this last time.
This is Magneto to the Genoshan Air Force. You must draw the enemy over our land-based defenses. There we will do the most harm.
Okay, wise words from Magnetos. fire. Huh. Oh, here we go.
To all Genoshan Defense Forces, this is Magneto. This is no time to panic. Remember your training. All of Genosha is depending upon you. Now form up in your flight groups and attack as one. Together, we will win this battle.
So with all that in mind, we can now go through here and go to the Desolate Mesa. Which sounds like a happening place.
Here they are! Oh, it's good to be me!
Love my impression? Oh, thank you. Well, if you were talking about the impression of Magneto, I was just lip syncing.
Ooh, that had to hurt!
But yeah, my whole gesturing, that was fun.
Magneto was right. There's another attack force coming from the west. They're bypassing our defenses completely.
Slow them down as best you can. Magneto has another plan to deal with them.
I think that's the same voice actor as Magneto. Huh. I'm sure he's like, that particular role is listed under additional voices.
Guess this just wasn't your day. Buddy, it's only gonna get worse.
Okay,
you got it.
All right.
Sure.
Ooh, I just picked up a comic book from the ground, which, you know, I guess sometimes beats getting them from a comic book store, who knows. Let's see, here is a sketchbook.
This is Defender 20. Wait, this can't be right. Magneto has deployed the dirigible fleet? He aren't gonna last 30 seconds against the enemy. The enemy is massing up to attack. They're making their run now. Wait a minute. Something just emerged from the middle of the dirigible fleet. It's Magneto. Incredible. The enemy was grouped so close together on their run that Magneto was able to use his powers to slam the jets into each other. We might just win this yet.
And I'm sure all of this was battles that happened hours ago that we're just now finding out about because we're collecting black box recordings from the wreckage, which is awesome. And now, let's level Johnny up while we have some time. Let's see. More to flamethrower, maybe. Flaming fist, fantastic reflexes. What does that do? Increases chance to dodge melee attacks. Haha. Yes, Storm, very haha. Yeah, I want to max out Johnny's flight as much as possible so that he's not such a gas guzzler when he flies. See, should I upgrade his anything with his gear? He's got a 3 defense with his waistband. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, barely hear me speaking over the game. Yeah, this is kind of a loud one. In fact, the first thing I did with this game was, let's see. First thing I did when I went into this session of the game was try and fix that a little bit, but I guess I didn't have enough luck. Let me oh, wrong button. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the music way effing down, and the effects. In fact, I thought I turned these down. Can you hear me now? Am I coming through clearer? I hope so, because I don't want to be drowned out by the game, because then, you know, my adoring public will miss all my smart remarks. And okay, so all that's good there. Perfect. Yes, excellent. I am perfect. And I'm pretty sure that'll get the biggest laugh yet on the stream for anybody who knows me. Anyway, moving right along. Okay, let me get that map up. Oh, there's the map. Let's see. Anything else over here to get? Probably not. Scooch over here. Scooch over. Okay, so got all this in here. Ah, missed. Oh.
You got it. Didn't expect that, did you? In your face, bad guy.
All right.
We're winning! We're actually driving back the invasion fleet. They won't last long now. Hold on a second. A giant spacecraft just appeared.
You have fought bravely, Genoshans, but you never stood a chance against the might of Apocalypse. I grow weary of this battle and seek to end it quickly.
Apocalypse is the one attacking us? But why? Wait a minute. The large ship just took off, but left a small ship behind.
That's no ship. It's an EMP bomb. It'll burn out all the systems in our jets. We have to get out of here.
And then they did. Now, it would be kind of hilarious if we just, like, you know, we just happen to be finding these black boxes basically depicting more or less the order in which all these events happen, you know. Imagine how confusing this would be if that one was the first one we found and, you know, like the complete sequence of events was jumbled. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see.
Give me someone else to pound. Gotcha.
Alright, and if I go too far around here, then I end up in a boss battle. So do I want to do that right off the bat? Actually, let me go see what that X was. It's been a while since I played this. Oh. Radar array complete. Okay. Now to go deal with Mr. Grumpy Pants. Why that's not his real name in canon, I don't know, but it should be. Oh, went too far. Ooh! And then I got burned. Because that's what I do. That is how I roll. Wait. Okay, sorry. I have a map and everything and I'm still getting lost. This is fantastic. Okay.
Okay.
Okay by me? Certainly.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Going around this way.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Jeez, Johnny, you're like a living geyser and not in a way that's particularly comfortable for the ladies.
Well, well, looks like you punks managed to catch up with me. But to tell you the truth, I kind of wanted you to. I was hoping we might have us a little more playtime.
We're done chasing you, Grizzly. Hand over that computer node.
You must be feeling mighty brave to be ordering me around. Tell you what, why don't you come over here and try to take it from me?
What's Apocalypse doing in Genosha?
The real question is, what ain't he doing? He and Sinister are having a good old time there.
Mr. Sinister's with Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, didn't you know? He's one of Apocalypse's horsemen.
And I'm imagining that Johnny is saying this. What's a horseman of Apocalypse?
They're Apocalypse's lieutenants. They do the grunt work so the big guy can concentrate on his master plan.
How many horsemen are there?
4. And you don't want to tussle with any of them. They're the baddest of the bad.
Oh yeah, Storm, he is the most theatrical. Like, he should have a Broadway show, a Saturday morning cartoon series, his own line of lederhosen. I mean, just everything you want to throw at the guy, because clearly his personality can encompass it all. Why are you with Apocalypse?
You mean, why did I switch sides?
Yeah, you used to be a good guy. And by that, it's meant that he used to be on Cable's six-pack mercenary squad.
I got tired of playing by the rules. Like that one about good guys not going on killing sprees.
Oh, you're speaking of me being very theatrical. Nah, I'm not theatrical. No, not at all. I do not deserve my own Broadway show or my own Saturday morning cartoon or, okay, maybe my own line of lederhosen. Let's go with that, because that would be amazing. Yeah, enough of this talk. It's go time, Grizzly. And by that I mean, it's clobber time.
This is gonna be fun!
Oh, I just threw that one away. Where did he go? Oh. Dang it, Johnny. I could barely see him through all your fire and... Okay, so we go... Oh. Alright, one moment. So we go... There we go.
Sure.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Come here, you. Come on. Quit running away from Uncle Benji and take your medicine. Oof, right in the back of the head. What'd I ever do to you? Except punch you over and over and over again. Like this. Oh, let me grab this. And then belt you with it. There you go. See? Heavy sticker. Ooh. Did I uppercut him or Reed? Reed will forgive me. One of these days. And then we just found the most redeeming part of the most redeeming part of his personality. He's a loot pinata. That should teach Grizzly not to take things that don't belong to him. And I'm imagining this is Reed. Now, let's pick up that computer node he dropped and see if it contains the security code we need. Oh, Iceman's hammer. That probably is only... I think that's only equipped to Iceman, who is not playable in this mod. So, pick up security device. Oh, leveling up a couple characters. Hopefully this one will have the rest of the Genoshan security codes on it. Professor Xavier, we did it. We have the entire security code to Genosha.
Well done. Return with it to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience. Angel arrived a short time ago, and he has some interesting news on how that code can be put to use.
Okay, and there's more stuff to wreck over here, so, you know, more loot. As a side note, has anybody else ever felt kind of odd about video games' tendency to, like, put trinkets and currency and health in breakable items around an environment, so it just means that these heroic characters are just going around smashing things just indiscriminately? Like, that's always kind of weirded me out. I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh, hand clap. That's a radial. The thing claps its hands together and creates a concussive wave that blasts and stuns enemies in front of him. Ooh. Okay, and then that'll be on that button. Okay. Who do we want to... Okay, and Reed gets, what's elastic evasion? Temporarily increase the elasticity of Mr. Fantastic's skin, giving him the ability to dodge nearly all projectile and beam attacks. Fantastic Fists, I think, is going to be more useful because it gives him the ability to size up his fists and do extra melee damage, which is useful. So yeah, we'll do that. And oh yeah. Says storm smashing objects all around the ground. Very disturbing. Yes, very, very disturbing. Give him a little bit more speed. A little bit more fight. And for Susie Q, let's see. More body because, you know, she's got to get some work done. A little bit more speed. What do you think? Ooh, concussion blast. That's a projectile. Powerful force blast. I think I'm gonna do... See, wait, see where her boosts. Okay. try that. For Reed, his usual AI skill is Elastic Crush, but I'm gonna change that to a Fantastic Fist so that he boosts himself. So that he boosts himself up and does more damage every time I call on him. With Johnny, his AI skill is Flamethrower, but what else is he? That's right. He doesn't have any boots that are unlocked, so okay, he just has a Flamethrower. All right, so with all this. And back.
You got it.
Just to speed things along. Okay, yeah, his stamina is decreasing rather quickly, but not too bad. And then going back to Alien Farm. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Alright. Saving here. And I don't think I've really used this this particular feature in the streams yet, but you know, an extraction point is somewhere you can go to previous levels that the X-Men have visited and unlocked, like for instance the Dead Zone or the Sanctuary, which is the hub that the hub zone, and so that's kind of handy for fast travel. And the further along we go, like the Larvae Chambers, Queen's Lair, Southern Habitats, you know, those will be unlocked and those will be made available with the extraction point. So those are handy. For now, going back to the Sanctuary. So, Storm and anybody else who might be watching the stream, what do you think so far? Hopefully it's not too boring. Hopefully it's at least reasonably entertaining. Let's see. I don't think I'll just talk to.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Wait, he already answered all of these, so that's a
quite
previous
welcome.
conversation. And I've already done everything with the trivia computer. I'm going to go talk to Angel, Warren Worthington III. Oh, thanks Storm. Apparently I'm not boring you. I'm funny and the game is great. So, excellent. I have fooled you all. Okay, enough of that.
Hey, that was some clever thinking, combining the damaged codes from different ships.
It was nothing really. What have you been up to?
Professor Xavier sent me to scout for possible entrances to Genosha. I found one, but you aren't going to like the location.
Where is it?
Deep in the Cersei tunnels that border the Dead Zone. The bugs have uncovered a door that was buried during an earthquake. Your security code should open it. Use the mission computer if you want a full briefing.
Are you the team scout?
Yeah. Professor Xavier thought I was a natural for it. By flying, I can move quicker and get to areas people on foot can't.
Isn't it dangerous to be out scouting alone?
Not really. I usually travel at night and keep as far above the target as possible. I've had a couple close calls, but nothing a few stitches didn't fix.
Wow. That Angel, just living dangerously. What are the Cersei tunnels like?
Very dangerous. They spread in all directions and it's easy to get lost. And then there's the Cersei. They don't like to be bothered.
But you managed to get through the tunnels all by yourself. The whole team shouldn't have much trouble.
You're gonna have trouble, believe me. I wound up flying almost the entire time. No way I was gonna try walking in there.
What are the Cersei?
They're oversized bugs, genetically developed to help Apocalypse's attack on Genosha.
Are they intelligent?
No, they're just pure mean. Nothing's worse than a bug that can swat you back.
Thanks, Angel. Tell your sister I said hi. Or, no, wait, never mind. Sorry, I mixed up that joke. Johnny Storm is the one with the sister. Okay, then he'd probably say something more like, tell Psylocke I said hi.
Anytime. Anytime at all.
I'm glad you see it my way. Okay, so that just unlocked a new... Oh, yeah, that just unlocked a new installment in the mission briefing. So going over here, using the mission computer.
Which mission briefing would you like?
Already did that. Already did that. Security door.
You did a commendable job of locating the Genosha security code. With that, we can now enter the city.
But old Apocalypse has got the guards posted on every door. That place is locked up tighter than a croc's jaw.
There's an
Gambit,
entrance near the
ladies and gentlemen.
seawall that's not being watched.
I know the door you speak of. It was buried months ago during an earthquake.
Right you are, Wanda. You got it all. Beauty and intelligence. A man will be bloody lucky to have the affections of a woman like you, he would.
That is one thirsty toad.
Show some self-respect.
What?
Wanda's correct. But during the attack on Genosha, Apocalypse unleashed genetically enhanced creatures known as the Cersei.
They're mindless carnivorous insects. They breed at a highly accelerated rate. Unchecked, they could overrun the entire island in a matter of months.
They've already created a sizable nest, one which appears to be to our advantage. The X-Man, Angel, followed the tunnels and discovered the Cersei have unearthed the door that had been buried.
Well, no worries then. I'll just wear me some bug stomping boots and ooh, we be at that door in no time at all.
Was that pelvic thrust necessary,
The
Gambit?
Cersei grow to the size of a man, and they can crush rock with their mandibles.
Oh, well that's not so good.
Which is why an entire team is needed to battle through the tunnels to the door. Once there, you'll be able to use the security code and enter into a back area of Genosha. Good luck to you.
Okay, so back to this. Storm's question, is it a she? Oh, what is that big thing behind you on your right? I've been trying to figure... Oh, that would be... on my right? Let's see. Hold on a second. I've got a... well, there's a... I have a poster with a whole bunch of, like, Marvel characters on it, if that's what you're talking about. Or is it this? This big dark blue thing? That's one of my coats that I just have draped. So, yeah, I don't know. You might have to be a bit more specific. Anyway. Okay, so believe I've got, let me go ahead and save this for a second. Oh, okay, it's a coat. Okay, that's what you were talking about. So yeah, it's not a sheet or, you know, this odd boogie monster type shape that's constantly hovering over my shoulder. Although all of a sudden I kind of want to have like a shoulder raven or something. That would be awesome. Let's see. Alright. Oh. Talking to Blink. I'm gonna have Sue talk to her because Johnny would try to flirt with her too much, and she's kind of underage. Well, mostly.
Wow, an X-Man. I've heard a lot about you guys.
You're Blink, right? How are you doing?
Other than a bump on my head, I'm fine. But I would have been in pretty sad shape if I hadn't been saved from the dead zone.
How did you wind up unconscious in the dead zone? And it occurs to me, I can't actually remember whether or not I've done this dialogue set before, but we'll go with it. How did you wind up unconscious in the dead zone?
I sorta got hit on the head just as I was teleporting out of a big fight.
Who were you fighting?
Prison guards. But Mr. Creed was doing most of the fighting. I had meant to teleport him with me to the dead zone, but then I was knocked out.
Mr. Creed? Oh, you mean Sabretooth. What was he doing in Genosha?
He had come to save me.
Well, we've talking with Sabretooth already revealed this particular train of thought, but
Oh, I can go way further than that. I've been cleared to the dark side of the moon and back.
Oh, I do good playing? Oh, love Marvel games. Have I played Marvel Ultimate Alliance? Yeah, I haven't gotten nearly as far with that as I have with this game. I've beaten the regular non-modded version of this game of X-Men Legends 2. The first X-Men Legends game, I can't recall how far I got with. I can't recall how far I got with that, but I'd kind of I'd gotten at least I think I got at least to the Morlock stuff with Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I can no longer recall how far I got with the first one. That one I'll definitely, like, if you guys want me to, I have that game on PC, so I can stream that game and see how far I can get in that. So yeah, and I've also played X-Men Legends 2. In fact, I tried playing the Steam version of, I mean, not X-Men Legends 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I've tried playing the Steam version of that, but that was buggy as all hell, and I barely had barely any of the buttons worked. That's not a good sign. Anyway, so Blink is talking about how she can teleport further away, from the dark side of the moon and back, and you don't have to see where you're teleporting to?
No, I just have to picture the place in my mind.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks. I'd hate to think where I'd be if it hadn't been for you guys. Hey, I tell you what, as payment for saving me, I'll port the whole team whenever you want.
Thanks, that'd save us a lot of traveling time.
Glad to be of help.
This game is older, but it's so fun playing. Yeah, it's, question, have you ever played X-Men Legends 2, or is this your first time seeing it played, or I'm kind of curious. And Blink is glad to be of help. Nice talking to you, Blink.
My pleasure, X-Man.
Blink is a sweetheart. She's also one of my favorite X-Men characters. She's fun. Okay, so with all that out of the way, let us, well, wait, never mind, I don't have to go to the front door, just go to the extraction point. And extract to, oh, played the first one, played X-Men Legends, yeah. Honestly, I would love to stream that one, but I have that on Xbox rather than on PC. The PC version doesn't exist. Like, incidentally, the Marvel mods community for a while they actually had this project going where they were trying to use they're trying to mod some X-Men Legends 2 assets, because they've modded this game from here and back, but they tried to use the assets from this game and try and recreate X-Men Legends 2, but I guess they could never get enough people to, or you know, like enough people to create assets and go through the trouble of like coding the entire game. It was at least, you know, a noble effort. You know, I think there was at least a few levels in that they were working on, but at least that was the last I heard, and that was a few years ago. So anyway, so on to the Barren Cliffs. Oh, hey, Zach Scion, a longtime friend of mine and a streamer, and he has a channel, Zach Scion, ZACHSION. He streams all kinds of games, like you know, mostly horror games, like Resident Evil, or I think he's done Resident Evil. He's done he streamed like one of the Alien games a few hours ago. Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, he's I think it's Final Fantasy 15. I think was one of the more recent games that he's.
Lack of attention is making me feel like I'm invisible.
That was cute, Sue. Anyway, so how's it going, Zach? I'm safe here. Okay, so going into the Cersei burrows. Oh, Storm, you've played Mutant Academy 2? Sorry, I just now saw that. I can't recall if I've played the first X-Men Mutant Academy game, that being the fighting game. I did have X-Men Mutant Academy 2 for PlayStation for a while, and that was a lot of fun. My favorite character on that was Nightcrawler, because I love agile fighting characters, and he was an utter beast. I was practically unstoppable for him, and you know, at least as unstoppable as I ever am in a video game. It's fun. Okay, so in the Cersei burrows. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go with some muscle, because that's important. Jeez. Yeah, I continue to be really annoyed by Johnny's, like, constant geyser flame that just blocks everything I see. Oh. And yeah, Zach is listing off the games he's played: Resident Evil 7, Doki Doki Literature Club, Alien vs. Predator, Alien Isolation, Yandere Simulator, Final Fantasy 13, and lots more. LOL. The LOL, I think, is important, and probably the most widely known game on that list. Look at the number of Cersei drones. Didn't Professor Xavier say they'd overrun the entire island of Genosha in a matter of weeks? We should get rid of them. That should slow the spread of the Cersei hive.
Give me someone else.
Oh, it's good to be me.
It amuses me that Johnny Storm is voiced by Josh Keaton in this game, because they're going off of the X-Men Legends, or no, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance sound files for the characters' voices, and in that same game, Quentin Flynn voices Spider-Man. So what amuses me about that is that Quentin Flynn voiced the Human Torch in the '90s Fantastic Four show. And Josh Keaton is one of the more notable longtime or yeah, one of the more notable voices of Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man, the more recent Marvel vs. Capcom games, stuff like that. Ooh, Inferno. What does this do? Creates a quick blast under enemies, popping them up. Ooh. Can I have him do that instead of like geyser everything? Because geez, he's got to work on his issues. That's appreciated, Zach. That's appreciated, Zach Scion. I think that'll work. All right. Oh, yep. Oh, dang. Wait, crap. I forgot to... Did I change his AI thing? Oh, yeah, I changed it to Inferno. I suppose when he attacks, he'll just default to his basic attacks. Alright, so...
No problem.
Sure thing.
Everybody's at full health. Awesome. Got bands. Oh, I guess he was attacking something. Zach, you're watching Kong Skull Island for the first time? Awesome. How was that movie, man?
Guess this just wasn't your day.
That is so obnoxious. Let's see. Whoa! Try not to fall off the edge there. Oh. Abnormal waistband of body. That is a weird thing to name a belt. That could give somebody some body issues.
Now that was fun.
Ooh, so Storm wants to see the movie, and Zach is loving it, and... And Scion can't wait until the new Godzilla comes out, and then Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a monster movie fan's... should I say wet dream? Yeah, I'll say wet dream. Why? Because, well... There's a certain irony to playing this game as Ben Grimm. Like, he seems to be more of a one-shot monster than the Hulk was, because I've played this game with the Hulk as the main, and the Hulk actually seems like he has more trouble one-shotting people than Ben Grimm does. Huh. So Zach's already spoiled in the storyline. Okay, so using tech station speed. Who wants speed? I'm not going to give it to Ben because he should be, well, at least somewhat slow. I'll give it to him. Alright. So now we go through here. He's got his stomping boots on. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna something you. Okay. Oh look, a whole bunch of larvae. Too bad I can't stomp them. Ooh. What's this Grimm thing? Ooh. I like Ben Grimm so much. He is fantastic. And I wasn't even intending that pun.
Give me someone else to pound.
Oh, I need to do voices for characters. I'm good at it. I've had a tiny bit of experience doing that. I used to do character voices in podcast promos, and there's this website called BehindTheVoiceActors.com where they have an occasional they have an annual act your voice out competition where you submit voice samples and try and see how far you get. It's kind of in a somewhat of a competition sort of thing. I didn't actually get very far in with character voices, because I guess there was just heavy competition. But yeah, I always have liked doing character voices, and Ben Grimm's is just so much fun to do. 'Cause, it's down here, down in the throat, and real gravelly and deep and all that. But, he's got that Brooklyn accent, so, it's... He's adorable, he's lovable, he's Aunt Petunia's favorite nephew. Let's see, should I do more with uppercut? Yeah, I'll do more with uppercut. Alright, what else do I need to do here? I think I've cleared this room. Famous last words, right?
Ooh, that had to hurt.
I can skip on these bands. Yeah, that should keep the Cersei population down for a few days. Ooh, and there's a beacon. This will just unlock... If I get enough of these, I'll just unlock Iron Man, and he's already a playable character in this mod, so... Not really a point. Another sketchbook. Who the heck leaves sketchbooks lying around an insect-infested tunnel? Switching to Johnny so I can fly. Uh-oh. Ooh, Storm subscribing to Zaxion. See, I'm bringing people together. One ransom note at a time. Ooh. Larvae chambers. Oop, there's Black Widow.
Guess this just wasn't looking at day.
Alright. Well, Zach is under the impression that he's not as good as me. Huh. Well, I still love your face anyway, buddy. Let's see. Fantastic. I'll do more body, more focus. Ooh, propeller arms. That sounds fun. What does that do? Well, walk forward, popping up. Walk forward with spinning arms. That should be hilarious to see. But I think... Ooh, Superhuman Master. What does this do? Increases energy regeneration. I think I'll need that. He's good on that. Who else? Okay, her. She's got Superhuman Master, do that. And let's see. Let's go. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you're saying I'm good at. Okay, I'm coming out as a natural at streaming. Okay. I believe me, that was not on purpose. You know, I just figure, you know, I'll just play a game and make as many wisecracks and observations as I can, and sooner or later it'll work out. And I guess it's working out. This could work in my favor. Okay. These must be Cersei eggs. Judging from the large number, they're close to the population explosion. Destroying the drones isn't enough. We have to get rid of these Cersei eggs. If we don't, these bugs are going to do more damage to Genosha than Apocalypse could. Well, yeah, that's kind of a needless bit of exposition. We already know this. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go clubbing. Let me buy this for a second. I have it right back, all shiny and new.
Give me someone else to pound. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Okay. Yeah, this is a multiplayer game. It had online multiplayer, and then at least as far as while the game was still being sold, it had online multiplayer. Yeah, this isn't a Steam game. This is through this is a mod that I have on a file on my laptop, so we wouldn't be able to multiplayer that way. But
you know that kind of bored feeling you get on a rainy Sunday afternoon? Yeah, I'm right there right now.
Anyway, oh, sorry, I got an alert. Anyway, so yeah, if we ever, next time we get together in person, we just hook up another controller to my laptop and we'll do multiplayer that way. How's that sound? All right, back to the game. And we're bereft our heavy hitter, so this will be fun.
My target's down.
Ooh, baking bugs.
Don't got the energy for that. Oh, good to be me.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Zach says, Sweetness, have to get it and possibly do a co-stream. Oh, dude, I would love that. That would be fantastic. We would, we would just, beat up all the things. It would be great. And, Zach and I have been friends for 6-7 years now. I can't even recall which year it was that we met, but it's been a while. We've been as close as brothers. It's been great. While I'm here in team management, level him up again. Hopefully I'm not boring anybody with the constant leveling up, but yeah, that happens a lot in this game, so buckle up! Ooh, Nova Blast. What does this do? Flames around the Human Torch increase, damaging enemies who come in range. Also adds fire damage to melee attacks. Oh, that's a special. Ooh, a special. I'm gonna need a special, yeah. Wow. What? I'm gonna need a special. special. That sounds like I just requested something from a call girl in a brothel. We'll go with that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and unlock Nova Blast. Zack Cyan. Well, it's the, never mind. It's the first syllable in your handle, so I'm not sure what to tell you. Anyway, back to the game. And
my target's down.
You really don't want to mess with me.
now we come to a fork in the road. Let's see. What even is this ugly thing? Oh, it's a nightmare terror. Oh, that's comforting. Wait, hold on. Oh, dang. I was hoping that thing would just, like, get stuck in there and just be going around 360 for the rest of its natural life. That would be amazing. Ooh, yes, Storm. We are silly and proud of it. Come get some baked ants.
What's the matter? Couldn't take the heat? Things getting a little hot for you?
Alright.
Okay. Sure thing, certain.
Everybody's still at full health except for the dear departed Benjamin Grimm. Luckily, the extraction points let us revive teammates.
You got it.
Health. Never mind. We're at full health, so screw it. Okay, that's updated. And, comforting is a beatable monster. Yeah, and, oh, apparently we're giving Storm some hope. Thank God there are positive people in this world. Yeah, there's a whole lot of negativity, and well, I figure sarcasm is cheaper than booze, so sarcasm and positivity.
Woohoo! Score another one for me.
Yeah.
Me.
You could just surrender.
Alright, anything else? Anything else in this room? Ooh, I almost passed this. Another comic book to add to my collection. I wonder if there's gratuitous nudity in it. By the way, Storm, how did you come across this channel? Are you somebody I already know from one of my communities, or one of... I'm guessing you're not one of Zach's people, because you two are just getting to know each other, so... Oh, have to read it. I honestly, I think the comic books in this particular game, like, it's just mostly, it's just cover art. That's it. There's a, the only superhero-related game I can think of off the top of my head that actually has comic books you can collect that have, like, comic book pages is Amazing Spider-Man 2, the one that's based on the Andrew Garfield movie, very loosely based. But yeah, that one has at least one entire comic book that you can, like, read a page at a time. This one, you just read the cover, you know. Ooh, extraction point, good. So, change team. Where's the Benji? And revive for 200 points. That's it. That's easy.
The Thing. Family affair!
Alright, so I've been thinking, though. Because... Oh, Zach's gonna go... she thought she'd click on my video. Okay, well, she or he or whichever your storm is, oh, nice to meet you. Go finish your movie, Zach, and I should honestly be fairly close to wrapping up this session. I don't even know what time it is, but I've been having fun. So I guess however long Storm wants me to stream, I'll keep streaming. Feed suggestions are, oh, okay. She. Making sure, yeah. So question I have, because Johnny Storm's obnoxious flame geysers that look like magma, like they're such a source of distraction, because once he gets going, I lose track of everything else that's on the screen that needs to be fought. Should I just go ahead and switch him out with a different character, like say Spider-Man? Or basically here's the list of characters. We've got Black Panther. Oh, it's 132? Okay. Anyway, it's Black Panther, Black Widow, Blade, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Daredevil, Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Elektra, Ghost Rider, Hulk, Iron Man, Silver Surfer, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, and Ms. Marvel. So, who should I replace Johnny Storm with, or should I just keep trucking on with Johnny Storm to keep the Fantastic Four complete? Let me know in the chat, and I will honor that request. Oh, Iron Man. Ooh, that's actually a good suggestion. Iron Man replacing the flying character.
Iron Man.
Ooh, and he's a level 4 character at this point, but he'll be boosted up in a second. He's got that suit. Oh, I guess he just has the 2, but okay, I've got 4 points to spend here. Ooh, Automedic. I'm going to need this. Provides health regeneration over a short period of time. Ooh, Flight. Okay. And I'm going to max that out as much as possible, like with Johnny Storm. Okay, so 12 points to spend in all this. And 2 more in focus. What do I want? Abnormal waistband of body.
Okay, team, just follow my lead.
I believe he's voiced by John Seigan in this. Yes, Iron Man can fly. In fact, he can fly. He can fly, he can fly, he can fly.
X-Men, give me someone else to pound.
All right, let's appreciate the hilarity of the situation. He's insta dropped. Okay. Take 2.
Iron Man.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. He's level 4, so...
Finally, some action.
He got swarmed by the swarm, and then he just got... I guess he just got owned because he's a lower level than the rest of us. Oh.
Don't get so spread out.
Yes. You bet.
Sure. Of course.
Yeah, healing up my party.
You bet.
And
Gotcha.
I'm going to keep Ben as the front line. Oh, hold on. Before I do any of this... Save game. That's probably a wise choice right now. Overwrite this save file. Yes. There's another cluster over here. Oh, what was I even punching? You can change to a higher character if we need to. That's fine. So far, the highest characters are the Fantastic Four. And Johnny is, come to think of it, probably the most likely to get high. He's likely to get baked. Pun not intended, I promise. That should keep the Cersei population down so we can find a more permanent solution. Going over here, see if there's anything else I need to attack. Ooh, this could be useful.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, people.
Yes. Sure.
We're at full health and full energy. And this going to the Queen's Lair. Actually, before I get to this, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream. Been playing for a while, and and this is kind of we're getting close to one of the bosses. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back and save, and then Larva chambers. Okay, so thanks for watching, Storm, and anybody else who's watching this. Thanks to Zach Scion, a very good friend of mine, for also being in this chat room and keeping me company while I play this. And if you like what you saw, if you haven't already, subscribe. Leave comments, all that stuff. So, let's see. Have a good night. Thank you for playing. Yes, thank you. When am I playing next? Honestly, I'm trying to decide. Maybe, like, I might play tomorrow night. We'll see. You know what? I'm having so much fun playing this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play again tomorrow night at same time, which is 12 a.m. Central, because I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying, having people in the chat. I'm enjoying streaming. So this is fun. I can't promise I'll do this every day. In fact, I believe after tomorrow night, my next stream with this game will probably be sometime during the weekend, like Sunday or Monday. We'll see. I'll hopefully keep people apprised of it. But anyway, this is this has been X-Men Legends 2. This is Hidden Ranger signing off. Just give me a second so that I can end the stream. Let's see.